Alright, time for the daily skin giveaway. As always, if you want to enter this, all you gotta do is like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Leave your summoner name and your region down below. We got Academy Darius. We're trying to go for some teamless skins here. We haven't had one yet, but it's Lunar Wrath Morgana. Ah, I see. As always as well, if you put your notification bell on, I always pick the winners within 6 hours of the videos going live. Battleborn Kill, that's 2 kill skins, not a single team one. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, so it may sound like a little bit of a clickbait title, like nobody's gonna actually believe that the game mode that a lot of you guys love is potentially being killed off, and it seems like a stupid business move from Riot to get rid of something that probably millions and millions of people play when it's out, even though it's only there for a short period of time. Well, I feel like there's enough evidence at this point to believe that Riot are straight up trying, and I mean like really trying to make this game mode as unfun as possible in a really, really big way. So we're talking about URF, and let's rewind back to the first iteration of URF. You could pick any champion, and some were undoubtedly better than others. Some champions were disabled as well during that. I think it was like Sona and Ryze. And this was back when there was the 3-ban system. But that to me was URF. That was the true version of URF. And it got a little bit of a backlash for people picking overpowered champions all the time. But seriously, and I'm saying this unironically, I will take that any day over the garbage that we've gotten the last few times. Now, Riot posted an Ask Riot about all of this recently, saying that there was a thing called the hangover effect with people. Now, what the hangover effect is like, say you go out drinking, you get really drunk, and you wake up with a hangover. Most people, when they get a hangover, they don't want to even look at drink anymore. They don't want to look at alcohol. They're just off it. So that's pretty much the same thing with League. People play a lot of URF, and then they don't even want to look at League of Legends. They don't want to play it. And basically what they were saying was the amount of games that they played of URF actually ended up making them play less games overall after they finished playing URF, and that it never truly recovered. And I guess, to be honest, I can see the business move in that, considering how terrible URF has been for me in its last few iterations. Now, I'll be clear, I love URF, and sure, it can get a bit annoying after a couple of bad games, but when it rolls around, you know that I'm going to be playing it because I enjoy making videos for it, because I like to try the new champions, seeing what they do, what they can do in URF, and honestly, it was fine. The first time that URF came out, usually I'd grab some friends, and if we chose to pick stupid stuff, then, you know, it's kind of on us. Like, if the enemy took really overpowered stuff and we took some really bad stuff, they're gonna stomp us. That's on us. It's not on anybody else. It's not on Riot. It's not on anybody. We chose to pick dumb stuff. But it's really no surprise that people are complaining lots recently, including myself, about the new URFs, because honestly, if I have to go against OP bullshit every game, that's fine, but at least let me pick my own OP bullshit if I want to. The fact that all random URF even existed to begin with is a fucking mistake. It's to the point where games are entirely decided before they even begin, and I guess that's fine on game modes like ARAM, because even non-overpowered teams at their surface can synergize well in teamfight situations, and even if you get the worst team possible, you're looking at a game that only lasts on average about 50 minutes. You can end up in all random URF in a game that takes twice as long on average because the enemy team decides not to push any objectives. They just take far longer to end the game. It just naturally takes longer because there's so many more towers and people are obviously going to be defending and trying to fight back, and you just get slapped into a lane a lot where something is really, really horrible, a really nasty combination, and you're just kind of donezo for the whole game. At least in ARAM, you can, like, you're with your entire team at all times. But no, all random URF, you could get put against a really, really unfortunate matchup. You're just kind of donezo for the whole game, and it's only gotten worse from there. Snowdown URF is just terrible. The Poro thing was kind of interesting, I suppose, how you can get back to lane quickly and you can make some sick plays here and there, I guess, like this one. There we go, we got a double. Oh! I went through it! I teleported through the Ashe ulti. But for the most part, it's just killing any creativity within the game mode. Like, where were my summoner spells? Like, even summoner spells being taken out? Come on. The shitty icing on the cake, though, has to be the fact that 70% of the champions are completely unplayable because they don't have any Snowdown skins. And for a game mode that's supposed to be random, not sure why that's the thing that even exists. You don't get to try out anything funny like Ornn and URF because he doesn't have a winter skin. Now, original URF was fun. Sure, it got a little bit taxing after a while, but each iteration of the game mode since the first time has just gotten worse and worse to the point that I genuinely don't even know how they're going to go down from here. We have a 10-ban system now. This would be the perfect time to implement normal URF again and see how it goes. Failing that, How about something really crazy and interesting? If we're going to do something wacky to make sure people still enjoy the game, make URF one for all, where you can vote for a specific champion, and then every person in the team gets to play that champion in URF. Of course, you'd have to probably disable a few champions that make it work. It will probably be a clusterfuck. Everybody's going to die. There's going to be hundreds of deaths per game, probably. There's going to be champions like Karthus that stand out to me. They need disabled. They're going to be far too broken. Can you just imagine 5 Karthuses ulting at the same time and just pentakilling every single time Ulti comes up? That's just not going to happen. But at least it feels like somewhat of a step in the right direction, ideas-wise at least, compared to it's URF, except it's random. And there's maybe like 30 champions in it. And also, it's Christmas, by the way. Summoner spells? No. Have a snowball. Have a snowball that's only usage is getting back into lane 99% of the time, with the other 1% being people throwing it out to try and engage onto enemy champions. But most of the time, it doesn't work. So yeah, that's pretty much just my opinion on URF right now. It seems like it's just getting gimped and gutted every single time that we see it. And it's getting to the point where I don't even think I'm going to be excited the next time I see URF on the rotating game mode, and that only happens a couple times a year. So good job for killing something that I get excited about. Anyway, I guess if you want to drop your opinion in the comments section down below, let me know. Do you actually like Snowdown URF, or do you prefer the old one? I guess I undoubtedly figure that people do like the new Snowdown URF. People must. It's got to be a thing. But I don't know. Let me know, and I'll see you guys tomorrow anyway. Take care. Goodbye.
Damn.